Good evening, everyone. Good evening to everyone once again. You're welcome to Quad Drive. As we normally do, it's been long that we came online, and tonight I just want to share something small with my subscribers and also people who are following me on this channel. If you're now joining us, once again, welcome. And if you can hear me clear, please comment on the section. Let me know so that we'll continue. I just want to share something with you in the theory book, and also if you can hear me clear, just comment on the section. Let me know so that we'll continue. Okay. Please, if you can hear me clear, just give me a comment on the section. Let me know so that I can continue with the lessons. All right. Thanks to you, Matthias. Today we are just going to talk about Posizioni della Vigile. You know, sulla strada or on the road, we have traffic lights which normally command the road and also regulate the road normally. That is the traffic light. So without the traffic light, there is also vigile or the police who normally command the road or who normally does the directions of the road as being signs on the road. So whenever you come across a vigile or a policeman directing the traffic with this kind of positions that you are seeing here, each of them have its own meaning and what it's going to tell the driver who is what driving on the road. So we are just going to take one or two of them to discuss this evening. And also sorry for anyone who have subscribed to my channel and not receiving more updates or not having videos more often of late due to one or two things, because I normally get back late from work. That is why. So I will do my best at least once a week or twice in a week. Yeah, yes, that if I get chance. Well, all right. So this Vigile con abbraccia aperta verso la nostra direzione. Whenever you see this Vigile con abbraccia aperta with the position facing you, it has its own meaning. And what is this meaning? Like, what is the meaning of this sign here? This sign, when you see it, first you have to picture the vigile in your position, like you facing the vigile. So you facing the vigile, the sign that you are seeing is only talking about what? A red sign, which is talking about stop, because it functions as the what? The traffic light, the red of the red sign in the traffic light. So as you have seen this vigile corner braccia aperta, meaning you that you are coming from the back of the vigile, you have to what? You have to stop. And the one who is also facing the vigile, you have to also what? Stop. So for example, as you can see this policeman facing this green car here, that means the green car cannot go, the blue car cannot come. But the car coming from the other side, where his hands are positioned to, can what? Can access the road by going to the directions that you can see with the red what? Signs on the what? On the road. The first sign that you are seeing is directing to the right hand side with the red car and also going straight. So whenever you see this vigil conabracha aperta, that simply talks about what? Red um, traffic light, like talks about red of the traffic light. So when you see it like this, first you have to know that you cannot go straight as you are facing the vigil, but you can what? You can use this direction. As this car coming from the left hand side, the white car can go straight, it can turn to the right hand side. The red car can go straight, it can also turn to the what? Right hand direction. But this car here cannot enter, this one can also not enter. So whenever you see the vigil quanabracha aperta, as we are talking about, when you see that, it first know that you facing the vigil, you cannot go, because this sign normally talks about what? Red. And it talks about red not to everyone on the road, but rather talks about red to the ones who are facing him and the cars coming from the back of the vigil. But where the hands are being directed to, or where the arms are being directed to, can access the road freely. They can go straight, or they can go the right hand direction that you are seeing. So that is the vigile quanabracha what? Aperta. The book says that la prima posizione che braccia aperte verso la nostra direzione, come visibile nella foto in alto. Questa posizione equivale alla luce rossa. Questa posizione equivale alla luce rossa. So when you see this direction or this sign, it's equivalent to what? Rosa, like red sign. That is what I said initially. So in an exam, so when you have any question which asks you that, when the vigil opens his arms in your direction or in your position, what is the meaning, or what is the color of it in the terms of the traffic? It's only simple. It is rosa, like it is red. So whenever you see this sign, have it in mind that it is red for the cars driving towards him and the ones coming from his back. All these two positions cannot access the road, but the ones coming from his right hand side and his left hand side can what? Tranquilamente access the road freely without any problem. All right. And it says that a semaforo rosso quindi bisogna arrestarsi prima della striscia traversale dell'arresto in quanto è vieta il passaggio. You have to stop at the white lane, before the white lane, and also you don't need to what? Attraversare when the vigil open his arms towards you. Ok, quindi ricapitolando, quando i vigili si dispone con la braccia aperte verso la nostra direzione, non si può attraversare in croce e pertanto non si può proseguire dritto nella, tantomeno svoltare a destra o a sinistra. Yeah, so you cannot go straight, you cannot go any direction, but you have to what? You have to stop, as you can see. All right, so let's get down again to the next vigile profilo con la braccia aperta. Okay. This is also the same as the first one, as you are seeing. This is the back of the vigile, and this is the front of the vigile. So the car coming from the front and the car coming from the back are not allowed to access the road, as you can see. Okay. And the next one we are going to talk about is vigile con abbraccio alzato. When we talk about vigile con abbraccio alzato, that means that the vigil with the what? Who has raised one of his arms up, telling you that there is something also what? Happening on the road. And what does this sign or what does this position of the vigile talks about? It says, la posizione della vigile con un braccio, only one arm, alzato, visibile in atto equivale invece alla luce gialla fissa del semaforo e quindi bisogna arrestarsi prima dell'incrocio. È possibile farlo senza creare pericolo oppure bisogna liberare velocemente incrocia se già è stato impegnato. It talks about what? The yellow sign of the traffic light. And it says that first, if you have already what entered into the lane, you have to brigati and what move your car. If you have already entered the lane, you have to brigati and what move. So the position of the vigil con una braccia alzata means that it's talking about the yellow sign, which the yellow light of the traffic, which if you have already entered into the lane, for example, as you have seen this car here, maybe the car was here already, and when the vigil raised his arms, the car already entered the lane. So you have to move as the yellow sign of the traffic light. Whenever you see the traffic light with a yellow sign, that means that if you have already entered, you have to go. If you have not already entered into the lane, you have to stop, because once the traffic light ons yellow, the next thing is going to on what? Red. So whenever you are approaching a traffic light and you see that the light is already green and it has turned to yellow, you have to what? Start slowing down and have it in mind that you are going to what? You are going to stop, or you are going to move quickly if you have already what? Entered into the what? Into the lane. That is what? The yellow traffic light. Okay. So let's move to the next. As I said, if you are now joining us, please forgive me if I've subscribed to my channel. I know many people have subscribed to my channel, and many people want us to meet for classes, but the problem is their time schedule doesn't permit with my own. So if first somebody saying that he contacted, like he called me and I was not able to meet up with him with the classes, it's not my fault, just due to the time schedule. All right, so let's go to the next one here. This one talks about vigile con la braccia ad angular retro, like the angular retro, like the vigil open one of his arm, showing to the direction of one of the road, and the other one like an L, yeah, an angle like an L. So he said vigil con la braccia ad angular retro is this one here that you are seeing. So this simply is talking about that once it is like this, the cars that are coming from the back of the policeman, this green car here, says il vigile dispositivo con la braccia angular retro come nella foto consente al veicolo che arrivano dalla sua sinistra di proseguire dritto. Cars coming from this side of the vigile, the left side of the vigile, can go straight. Either they go right or they go straight. And they can also still what? Enter the back of the vigil and go to the left hand direction. So for example, if this is the vigil here, car coming from this side can go straight, they can go here, they can still go to the what? The other side, because it has like he has positioned himself as an angle which prevents the cars coming from the place that they are facing him to stop. For example, this car coming here cannot, this blue car here, or what, this color car that is here cannot enter, because if this one is coming and this one is going, that is there's going to be an accident. So All these cars have to what has to stop, and this one can also not come, because if this car is coming and this one is already gira a destra, sinistra, that means there's going to be a problem. So in short, il vigile disposto con la braccia angolo retto come in figura consente al vecchio che arrivano dalla sua sinistra di proseguire dritto, di svoltare a sinistra o a destra, sì, a sinistra o a destra. Il vigile così disposto ferma invece il veicolo che arrivano dalla sua destra da dietro di fronte. So the fronte is this one, the dietro is this one, and this one is the what? La sua a destra. So as you are seeing this vigil here, this arm here is blocking this car. This arm is blocking this car, and this arm is also still blocking this car that is coming from this position or this direction. So that is the vigil quadrabracha angular recto. Okay. All right, guys. I believe these two explanations has been a good one to anyone who has joined my channel or who has joined online. As I can see it's late here. I was just trying to come on live by this time and see if people can join, yeah, because of the time factor. But I also normally go live on TikTok, so if you are not my follower on TikTok, just please kindly follow this TikTok name. Just go to TikTok and write this name there, Quartz Nation TV on TikTok. Then follow me there. I normally go live there to also do some quiz over there. I believe you have enjoyed today's video, and I will try my best to come on live again before the week ends if God permits. Once again, thanks for your time, and share my videos to anyone that you know who is willing to join, who is trying to do this patented degrader. And I think the theory explanation will help them very well. You can post it on your status anywhere that you wish to share it. It will be a good help for all of us. Thanks to everyone, and God be with you. Have a wonderful evening. Enjoy your night. Bye bye.